Be my honor, along with their beautiful daughters, Madison, Emery, and Steve.
Thank you.
Say yes, girls.
Thank you all for coming, and will you please be seated and join us for a prayer presented by Samantha's grandfather, Ken Champagne.
Our Heavenly Father, we come before Thee this beautiful day to join with Samantha and Stephen in this very special time for them and their family. Father, we ask that Thy Spirit will be with us this day, that we can share their love and joy and share our love with them. We ask Thee to be with us and watch over us, that this evening and the festivities here will be happy, will be safe, and everybody can return home safely. And we ask a special blessing on this young couple as they start their future together, that Thy Spirit will always be with them and their family to guide and direct them. And these things we say in Jesus' name.
Thank you, Ken. And thank you, everyone, for being here today as we gather to celebrate this wonderful, special day in the lives of Stephen Michael Rodriguez and Samantha Ann Jameson. Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Let's try that again.
You did fine.
I wanted to thank you all for being here today as we celebrate this special day in the lives of Stephen Michael Rodriguez and Samantha Ann Jameson. I want you all to join me in celebrating and commemorating this day for them and acknowledging the vows that they will be making to one another today. At this time, Stephen and Samantha have chosen to recite their vows to one another. Stephen, would you like to recite your vows first, please?
Sure.
I don't really like speaking in front of a lot of people, but it sure has been a long and crazy road we have traveled until we got to this point in our lives. Everyone here that has known us long enough knows all the craziness that we went through, but came out stronger because of it. I'm not afraid to admit that things very early on, when we were very much younger, were because of me and just being a young man. You have always been a wonderful mother to our oldest child, Madison, even when I wasn't necessarily ready to fully grow up yet. And now you are still a wonderful mother with two additions to our family with Emery and Stevie. We have accomplished so much together and still have so much left to do. I look forward to doing that with you. Some might say that we did everything backwards with building our lives together, but I like to think we did. I like to think everything we did and how we did it happened just how we wanted it to. You have taught me that two people together with respect, trust, and open communication can be stronger and happier together than we could ever be apart. You and our three wonderful children have shown me exactly what I was missing in my life, and I can't imagine my life without all of you. I love you, and I look forward to spending the rest of my days with you.
And Samantha, can you please read your vows for Stephen?
Stephen, today I get to do the one thing that I dreamt about but never thought coming. I get to marry my best friend. With everything we've been through to get to this point, I'm dumbfounded, but mostly I'm just so grateful. As everyone knows, I have the worst memory. I can remember standing in Disneyland with my father watching the light parade and thinking that this is the best thing in the world. This tops it. But I can never remember, put my laundry away or that I even put it in the washer in the first place. But there's something about you. I have the pleasure of getting all the best memories. I will always remember the first time I saw you. You were in the lawn and garden, moving pallets. I thought, He's hot. I remember the first time you kissed me. We were sitting outside your parents' house listening to music. I also remember pushing you away right away, instantly regretting it. I remember your face when you got to see our daughters for the first time. The love in your eyes was always so pure and instant. You are my best friend. I vowed to never get tired of watching TV together late at night when the kids are sleeping, even if I know I have to be up really early to take care of them. And I vow to always allow you to play video games when you've had a hard day and try to give you little complaints. And occasionally play with you. Our lives are already so full of happiness and love. I am so grateful that I get to spend the rest of our lives together. I love you.
Thank you both. With the reading of the vows now complete, will the best man please bring forward the rings?
Stephen, hurry.
Stephen, Samantha, these rings, they symbolize the love you have for one another. And when you look at them on your fingers, I want you to remember the vows that you just made to one another, and remember that you're always stronger together than apart. At this time, Stephen, will you please place the ring on Samantha's ring finger on her left hand and say, "With this ring, I thee wed." With this ring, I thee wed. And Samantha, at this time, will you please place Stephen's ring on his left ring finger and say, "With this ring, I thee wed." Okay, guys. Stephen, do you take Samantha to be your lawfully wedded wife? I do. To love, honor, obey, and cherish her? He's ready. And sickness and in health until death do you part. He definitely does. And Samantha, do you take Stephen to be your lawfully wedded husband, to honor, love, cherish, and obey him in sickness and in health until death do you part?
I do.
You may now kiss the bride. With that kiss, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present for the first time ever, after announcing them husband and wife, of course, I now present you husband and wife. Please give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Stephen and Samantha Rodriguez. Music would be great.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes
Thank you everyone so much for coming tonight. If you could please take your chairs back to your designated tables.
We got to be bigger.
Come on. Everybody, look at the pictures.
take
There you go.
If I could get everyone's attention real quick, I'm going to give the best man speech, or at least try to.
Hey, you guys!
All right. Steven Michael Rodriguez, AKA Eddie. So much to say and so little time. Well, let's start at the beginning. I've known Steve since I was, well, 0. He's a part of some of my earliest memories, sneaking me out of my crib to play games, and of course torturing the hell out of me at the drop of a hat. He used to be a lot bigger than me, believe it or not. I like to call him my small big brother. We did the typical brother stuff like roughhouse, break household items, and fight incessantly. Around that age, when we were younger, we had a lot of the same friends in the neighborhood, and we were close in those days. And while we would be at odds with one another as young boys can do, and get into tussles, he always had my back. I got into sports because of my brother. I remember going to his football practices at Pop Warner and watching him play wide receiver. My mom can tell you how I pestered her every day as we would spend those fall evenings at his practices. I was surely intolerable, begging her to sign me up as soon as possible because that is all I wanted to do, is play wide receiver and be like my big brother. He may not look it, but he had some athletic ability back in those days. As we got older and our age difference was apparent, we grew apart a little bit, naturally. He had his life and I had mine, and we didn't share much during those preteen to teenage years, aside from an adjoining bedroom wall. Those lines, though, were eventually blurred as we entered into adulthood, and our friend group began to overlap again. If you look hard enough, you can see a good amount of those degenerates here tonight. I won't name any names, but you know who you are. As a matter of fact, around the time when Steve and I started hanging out again is when Sammy entered the picture. Now, I assume most of you here know well the convoluted love story that is Steve and Sammy, so I won't bog you down with the details. They have come a long way in their relationship, and I couldn't be more happy for the both of them. Lost my spot. And where they are in their life. There we go. Sammy and I always had a great relationship. She has always been such a genuine and generous person, and anyone that has spent time around her can attest to that. Sammy has a kind soul, always putting others ahead of herself. Even most recently, when she was concerned about me when planning their honeymoon/vacation for themselves. It's no surprise that my brother eventually came around. I know not everyone can say this about family, but my brother is my best friend. I can always rely on my brother. And whenever things got bad, my brother was always there for me. I know he is uncomfortable being the center of attention, so I'm truly relishing in this opportunity. In all seriousness though, I could not be more happy for him. So many things that I envy about my brother, but now that we are grown up and I stand here in front of this husband, wife, and 3 amazing kids, I find myself back in the shoes of that 7-year-old boy at football practice, just wanting to be like his big brother.
Good evening, guys. I just want to say, why do I sound like Kevin Hart? So I'm Fernando. I'm Steve and Sammy's friend. I've been Steve and Sammy's friend about 17 years, yes. And stories are true. Yes, I was Sammy's friend first. We all worked at Target, yes. So Sammy worked in the food court, and every time I would go for lunch, she would give me a little bit extra lunch, trying to pump me up. So she is definitely to blame for why I get winded when I'm brushing my teeth, or bust a sweat when I'm peeling an orange. Yes. But Steve, definitely you are you made me the man I am today, which before I could have been a lawyer with a high rise with 13 cats, living a great life. But thank you for everything that you have done for me, and always being there for anything, everything, you know. And I will always be here for you and Sammy anytime you guys need. So cheers to you guys and long live forever. Cheers.
Ladies.
Good evening, everyone. If you don't know me, my name is Lacey. I am one of Sammy's maids of honor. Can everyone hear me okay? If you can't hear me in the back, the silence from the people in front should be reassuring you're not missing anything. I have known Sammy since 7th grade. From the moment we met, I knew we would be best friends. With a contagious laugh and an adventurous spirit, we always had a blast together. From sleepovers at Grandma's, walking the mall, making spaghetti, and camping with your mom and sister. There was never a dull moment. Fast forward to today, 23 years later, and our bond is just as strong. I'm honored to be here with you both on this special day, even though I wasn't sure how to feel when Sammy said she was dating Steven again. They proved everyone's doubts wrong. Because the love finds a way, it's true, said Ray. There's no end in what your dreams can start. From Pocahontas. For it is plain as you can see, you were meant to be the Nightmare Before Christmas. And every once in a while, right in the middle of an ordinary life, love gives us a fairy tale, anonymous. Thank you, Steven, for loving my friend and making all of her dreams come true. For she is truly a Disney princess today. Now let's raise our glasses and toast the happy couple.
Oh, man, you gotta look out for a minute.
You're in trouble now.
So honestly, for the past few months, I didn't know what to say at all. Like, I had been writing down multiple ideas of what I could have started with, and none of it just felt right. For a long time, I've wanted you two to get married, obviously. And it was so awesome to grow up with both of you either way. And it just makes it more special that you two are now married. I just want to thank you guys so much for everything that you've done for me and Emery and Stevie. And I'm just so happy that you guys are finally married. So, yeah.
And now Jennifer.
I've been called. I've been called. All right. My name's Jen, and I have known Sammy for 20 years. Through all of our incredibly bad things that we've been into, and the very good things that we've been into. I will not say any of them. But I have to say, I cannot believe how happy you are today, and it warms my heart to know you are this happy. It's the one thing you want for your best friend is to see them happy. And Steven, thank you for making her this happy. I love you both. I hope you guys have an incredible marriage, because you already have an incredible family. Love you both.
Okay, you guys, I am Amanda. I am the middle child, sir, the next oldest. Younger than Nicole. So I'm also known as Sammy's little big sister. So you're not alone, Vince, just let you know. Okay, so even though I love my sister, this is actually for Steve. Steve, when I first met you, I told my sister, dude, he's freaking awesome. I'm like, dude, he's got everything in common. Oh my God, if you don't marry this guy, I will. As simple as that. And so we met Curtis, right? Steve, I am not kidding when I say you are literally the best person I could have ever picked for my sister. You are literally the one brother I think I wish I could have had in my lifetime. And I am so happy that I can call you brother. And even though it took so freaking long for you to come around, you were in my life, and I knew that you would always come around to her. And I still say that your love story is the best love story I have ever read. And I can't wait to write that book, by the way. Dibs. So yes. 5? Are we negotiating? But yes, so I just want to let you know that you are probably going to be the best brother I would ever have in my life. Thank you so much for being my best friend's best friend.
Okay, now the father of the bride. That's what his wife said.
Yeah. It's your turn, Daddy.
It's my turn. It's been a long time coming. About damn time. I have to say, it's been a real pleasure to watch both these two grow up. Sammy, when she was born, watch her come out, watch her grow up, watch her hit rock bottom when she had no job and had to figure out what she was going to do. She's put herself through school, raised 3 beautiful kids, with help Steve, of course, and done very well. They're actually looking towards their future. I'm really proud of both of them. Stephen, first time I met him was probably about 15 years ago. And everybody else has great things to say about him. I looked at him and said, you gotta be kidding me. This was not the guy I thought I was gonna have my daughter get around. I'm looking for the doctor type, looking for, somebody in a suit. A guy that could come up to me, I looked at him and said, it's a beanpole and jeans. But I watched him do the same thing. I'm proud of him because I got to see him graduate from the university, get his degree in computer science or something like that. Close enough. He's got a good job. We actually talk all the time about the future plans, getting things done. He's a good father. I'm really proud of both of them. So I guess, do I do a toast here? Or everybody raise their glasses. To Mr. and Mrs. Stephen, I said this wrong in rehearsal, Stephen and Samantha Rodriguez. Anybody else need to say anything? Are we missing somebody? Huh? There we go.
Mom, you doing a speech?
You look so beautiful today. I have been crying, so I really didn't want to get up here, but I'm so proud of both of you. I was there from the beginning, the middle, and now the future, which is not the end. I can't wait to see what you guys' future holds for you. I'm so very proud to call you my son. And I'm just so happy for both of you. I've waited for this day. I remember when my daughter first fell in love with you. I was there. I was there when you broke her heart too. But then I was so excited when she told me you two we're moving forward together again. I was happy because I know how much she's always loved you. And I know how much you love her. And I'm so proud once again. Congratulations, both of you. I love you.
I just want to say I love both of you so much. You gave me 3 beautiful granddaughters. And I'm so proud of both of you and all that you have in your life now. I just couldn't be happy for your little family. And I just love all of you, and that's all. And I can't stop crying all
I know everybody's probably hungry. I'll say something real quick here before we can chow down. I love both these people so much. And about two and a half, 3 months ago, maybe longer, I'm terrible with time, Steve informed me that they were getting married, and I was just too thrilled. And he said, but that's not the big news. I said, what's the big news? He said, I want you guys to officiate our wedding. I want you to officiate our wedding. And I said, I don't even know where to get started on getting ordained or doing any of this, but I'm honored. I'm absolutely honored to do it. You know, when I look at their love story and where they are today, you know, when I think about marriage, I've thought a lot about marriage as I've been preparing to speak here and speak today. You know, a lot of people go into marriage and you go to weddings and you think it's exciting because the future's unknown and this new exciting young love and what's going to happen. When I look at these two, you just look at what they've already built together. They have 3 beautiful daughters that are just amazing, by the way. I was over at their house for dinner this past week, and I looked down at my left leg because I felt something dragging me down, and Emery has wrapped herself around my left leg. So I was carrying her around half the night, and we're best buds now. So with that said, you look at what they've done. I know that Samantha's father had touched on it already, what they've already built together. A beautiful life, they're homeowners. They have respectable, reputable jobs in the Clark County School District, you know, taking care of our future generations. And rather than the unknown future, I look at this as let's commemorate and celebrate everything you've already built together and look forward to what's next, because I think that you both have proven that you can accomplish and conquer so much more together than you can apart. And I know that all of us can't wait to see what comes next. So congratulations, I love you both.
Hi, you can't come to me. It's just being hot.
Baby,
put together for the
Let's get up for Donna and Steven, ladies and gentlemen. room. We are about to do the money dance, so if we could clear the dance floor. We're gonna get this
Sister of the bride.
It's time. was sitting all alone over on the tailgate. FMX into us stopped real quick when I heard that groove. Man, you should have seen her light up. She was like, oh my God, this is my song. We've been listening to the radio all night long. I can't believe that it came back on, but here it is. She was like, come here, boy, I wanna dance. Till I said a word, she was taking my hand, spinning in the headlights. She gave me a good night kiss, and I said, play it again, play it again, play it again. She said, play it again, play it again, play it again. The next Friday night, we were sitting out under the stars. You should have seen her smile when I broke out my guitar. She was like, oh my God, this is my song. I've been listening to the radio all night long, sitting around waiting for it to come on, and here it is. She was like, come here, boy, I wanna dance. For I said a word, she was taking my hand, spinning in the headlights. She gave me a good night kiss, and she said, play it again, play it again, play it again. And I said, play it again, play it again, play it again. A cold beer's got 12 ounces. A good truck's got maybe 300,000. You only get so much until it's gone.